Right now averaging 17 points a game. Crawford's shot is good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Rockets leading by 18. Terry the pass to Ariza. Here's Brewer. Here's Smith. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Davis with a screen on Ariza. Crawford, no one around him. Crawford missing again.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Crawford. Rivers has got his second basket of the game. Shoots the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
This Friday, February 6th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against Jeff Teague and the Atlanta Hawks. Live from Atlanta, it's the real deal.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Clippers trail by 21. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Crawford. Rivers out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Davis in at the power forwards position. Now Terry. Feeds it to Ariza.
You heard talk last year of the NBA perhaps considering adding a 4-pointer as a shot. Something you only really see in celebrity games for charity, and it would certainly have had a huge impact if it was implemented, but I think that would be a reach, folks. Let's stay with the 3-pointer.
Here's Crawford following the score by Trevor Ariza. And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Jamal Crawford. Houston leading by 21. Jones sets the pick for Terry. Pass to Brewer. The tray. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And guys, to be clear, that 4-point line was really just something talked about, whispered about. No real traction as this is even a remote possibility. At one point, however, the same was said about the 3-point shot. And now it's a huge part of the game.
I don't buy it, though, Kevin. I just can't imagine a 4-point shot. It would seem to just destroy everything that had built up over the course of the game if you just allow a guy to shoot a half quarter for 4 points to win the game. I don't see this happening.
Terry outside. He dishes it to Ariza. The open shot by Brewer. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
So for the Rockets, Joey Dorsey's checked in for Jones. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. And then for Los Angeles, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Davis. Barnes comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Rivers. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeks.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Paul kicks to Griffin. It's blocked. Here's the dish to Harden. With a floater, that drops. Harden's got 37. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Now here's Beverly, following the miss by Griffin. Beverly dishes to Harden. From 18 feet away. Another shot. Dorsey, that's good.
Well, it's plays like that, hustle plays on the glass, and then staying with it, being active, it really caused some problems for that defense.
Clippers trail by 21. Paul passes to Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You know, for a player whose star shines as brightly as Blake Griffin, Steve, it seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think you and I would agree he expanded his game, certainly this past year.
Well, I can tell you this. I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the 3rd best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post game, the passing, the ball handling in transition. I mean, he is an amazing player, and has gotten better and better every year.
Now, here is Harden, just 5 to shoot, and Dorsey kicks to Beverly. Fires from 18, and it's Houston with another. Here's Paul.
And, you know, hey, anytime a player starts to get a lot of endorsements and TV spots, it puts him under the magnifying glass. You become a target. Other players see Blake Griffin on that pedestal, and they're not going to hesitate sometimes to try to take him down the peg.
Here is Harden. Clippers able to drain the 3. He feeds it to Beverly. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. .146 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here is Harden. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And for Griffin, an all-star from his rookie season, the spotlight came early, but it hasn't taken away from his competitive drive. And I think the criticism he's faced, fair or not, will only spur him to greater heights.
And it's Paul missing.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Harden. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand, using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work. And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Now, here is Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 43 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
Now, Ariza. And here's Harden. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. It falls.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on this win. It was a team effort, aided by this electric home crowd atmosphere. What made the difference?
We were trying to play solid defense, talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And, we got a good victory at home.
Communication's so key. James, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.